like where you can just like be like, oh, I'm upgrading for mech, and then all of a sudden mech hits and I can build mech. No, no, no. It's like, okay, first you got to get your factory and then your tech lab. Meanwhile, you got to build your starport if you want air units. Like it's very linear. It's not like Zerg can just all of a sudden like Zerg can just rush for like Roach Ravager or something like that straight up. Terran's very limited on what it can do, and like, how are you gonna open? Oh, you're gonna open Marine? Well, it's not really a cheese anymore.
Yeah.
It's just you playing standard. Even if it's a one base, like your opponent can go up to two bases and hold it. So it's especially on shorter rush distance maps like this. Um, like it's kind of like awkward footing. I think this map more so like early rack stuff can work. Just because the short rest distance and like the weird natural, but generally Terran's very handcuffed on what they can do.
Yeah. So anyways, spawning up here in the top left, we have from Team Unrivaled, it's Blazejwa.
And then here in the bottom left of this horseshoe-shaped map, from Team Outset, it is the blue Terran, MoWjAhEeD.
Well, we don't have anything particularly cheesy coming out just yet.
A cute little SCV harass there on the worker building the barracks there.
Yeah. It's a very easy way to tell if your opponent is a prick if they do this or not.
I agree. I agree. You never know. Sometimes you know you can get a little bit tilted. You know, maybe lose an SCV, and that all of a sudden that's a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, it's just something that you do if you can. I mean, it's like if you're going into a Protoss as natural and you see there's no Nexus, like your first thought is, wow, an engineering bay would look nice here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love that.
Just one of those things.
That's why we always take fast expands, folks. We don't want to deal with engineering bays up in here. So, again, almost identical builds. This time it is actually MoWjAhEeD going for no Reaper. Just getting that factory a little bit sooner. On this map, I actually don't mind Reaper. Or they both went for one Reaper, sorry, and now Blazejwa is adding a second one.
This is interesting. I wonder if he's going to add a factory on here and get out some Hellions. It's a build I've seen a lot, where people get a couple Reapers out and some Hellions and bust down the ramp. It's very strong.
Yeah, I'm kind of like weird. Like I don't know why it would be two Reapers. Maybe just to deny that natural like better. I have no idea why you go two Reapers instead of one. But he's a third one coming out now. Okay, I think he really wants to do something here.
Yeah, and he has that reactor coming out. Sorry, I think he's gonna get some Hellions after this and do a small push.
And hey, this is doing a bit of work. Sniped a Marine up there and an SCV. I'm gonna try to go for the main. He's not gonna get too much luck.
Well, I mean, there's nothing out right now actually.
Maybe going around. There we go.
Like he could get a couple SCV kills here.
Yep, bomb's very good. Oh wow, I think this might be an
response.
overreaction.
Yeah, this is not the response you want. Look at all that damage. If anything comes in here later on, like, holy shit. Like, if some Marines drop in here, these are all dead. Like, they're so...
I'm kind of surprised with that from MoWjAhEeD, our undefeated Terran going into the final. He's 2-0 to everyone, and play like that is kind of questionable.
Yeah.
We've seen it very solid in the past, so I'm wondering if maybe he's a little bit of nerves, like, hey, I'm not dying to this double Reaper stuff.
Yeah. I mean, this map too is definitely something that, like, when people play on it, they just feel scared. Like, you never know what's going to come out on this map.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were talking earlier. A lot of different strategies are viable on this map that might not necessarily be a good idea elsewhere. I think the double Reaper opening, actually, I was questioning earlier, but it ended up being highly effective.
Yeah.
Now, counterattack here from MoWjAhEeD is getting a little bit of work done. I'm kind of surprised. I think that might be more of a macro slip than anything. I don't think there should be some timing in between when your Reapers are done harassing and when they like. I feel like there should be more stuff here from Tio.
Yeah. He's down a bit in supply. I think you're right. Like, I think he didn't... I think he was too busy building add-ons with his barracks.
Yeah. Well, now a tank is joining the mix. It's going to be interesting. Okay, the tank is in the other tank's range. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, he does get the tank.
I think this...
Both are gonna die. Maybe... Oh, a good save.
Nice hot pickup.
Wow.
But
very nice.
This is still very bad for Blazejwa.
Yeah, for
Like,
such
he
a
can't mine
good
from his
start,
natural.
he's quickly falling behind in supply. For every second he's not using this. Keep in mind, MoWjAhEeD does have his natural up and he's using it. Oh no, this is not good at all. Tanks are not very good against Marines dropped right on top of it.
No.
Oh
Um,
no.
Luckily, he has these SCVs, so he can repair the tanks.
Yeah.
I
So
think he'll be able to hold this off, but he is still fairly far behind.
MoWjAhEeD still has quite a bit of troops. Oh, is he gonna try to come back? Okay. So he's gonna actually keep the siege going here, try to prevent this natural even further.
Yeah, this
I,
is not
Blaze
a big,
should be
big
able to hit
effective,
this. Yeah, Blaze
but
should be
it's
able to push.
highly effective.
He's not committing too much at all.
Yeah, like this command
If he
center
gets
might
his
even go
natural,
down.
oh, if he gets his, he should really lift his natural. All right, there we go. Gonna
It's
fly
200
back.
HP. If he
Oh,
just
this
targets
is so
us with the
close.
brain, oh,
It's 60
It could still
HP.
burn
There's
down.
no heal. He's not repairing it. He's gonna die. He really needs to get over there.
oh, like this is gonna burn down.
Oh
And that's-
no. Is he flying his SCVs over there?
Yeah,
Oh my
he
goodness.
is.
10.
Oh,
Okay, he just catches it.
it
Was
got down to 1
yeah.
HP.
Yeah, it was. I caught it at 4, right before it started to go up again. That was really close. That was like one more burn tech. And if Viking is a little bit late to finish it off, it's being repaired now, bud. You kind of missed your party.
Yeah.
But there's no
If
anti-air. Oh, this is
MoWjAhEeD
interesting.
has just targeted that CC with his Marines, it would have went down.
Yeah, that would have been huge. That would have been pretty much the game. But now we're going into this weird scenario where I think it still is game, to be honest. Blaze is turtling off of one base on this map.
Yeah.
Really don't want to be turtling off of. Your opponent can expand away from you as much as they please. So this is not a good position to be in at all.
I think this game was just a typical case of one player controlling the other's ramp. Like that 2 Reaper opening put on some decent damage, but the thing was it delayed his tech just enough that MoWjAhEeD could come in there and he had stronger tech units, he had more tanks out, and faster, that he could just take control of his opponent's ramp, and there's nothing his opponent can do about it.
I really like this decision from MoWjAhEeD. Just saying, hey, I'm so far in the lead, I'm just going to take a hidden gold, and you probably won't even see it.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy. I didn't even know there was a gold over there, to be honest.
Yeah, it's something you always need to like keep in the back of your head for Zergs, because they're like, oh, they're going for some 2-base play, and you're like, wait a minute, where's their gases and pool? And like you kind of get thinking a little bit before you realize that they took this. It's not as common as you'd think, though, considering how crazy Zergs have been in the past for golds. I think Prion's satisfying that need quite a bit. So an interesting player from MoWjAhEeD landing his barracks on the island.
Denying a potential floated gold.
I mean, I guess it's vision, but I feel
Yeah,
like
that's actually smart too.
there's better ways. I think there's better ways to get vision than to sacrifice one of your production structures and 150 minerals.
Well, I mean, like he is going mech, so it's not as big of a deal.
Okay.
So he has 4 factors in already. Like, and I think that is important. Like
Okay,
this
so
barracks will
yeah,
skip-
he's actually going to see this. If I was Blaze, I'd probably still kill the barracks though, just so he can't produce any more factories for a little
and,
bit. Oh,
like,
okay,
look at
this
all
is
these
definitely not going to work. But he is going in here. Oh, these medevacs go down. And they still have a ton of stuff in
Yeah.
it. Oh, this is horrible. This is. But then again,
a lot
MoWjAhEeD
of
doesn't.
stuff dead.
MoWjAhEeD doesn't have too much. If he can target down these tanks, the Cyclone really needs to be locking onto something other than a missile turret right now. Okay, no,
Like,
I think this is cleaned up.
Yeah, like this went better than expected, but like still bad.
I think Blaze kind of needed to do something, and he felt rushed. I don't know if that was the play to do it.
Yeah.
What he really needed to do was scout this gold that's now fully saturated, or almost fully saturated.
I mean, if you look at Blaze's base too, he has 2 barracks. Like that's all. He should have a lot more by now. Like he's on 2 bases. Third's coming up. He's floating so many minerals. Like he's just missing his macro, not building when he needs to build.
Yeah, like I understand the early game contain, but as soon as he lifts that lock, right, you need to start expanding like mad, because you're already behind. You do not need to be sitting on 1-2 bases longer than you need to.
Yeah,
Okay,
and especially
so-
if he's going marine tank.
Okay, this is not good at all. Tons of siege tanks here.
Like,
Yes,
it doesn't matter. Like, I think he's just done here. Yeah.
I really liked the double Reaper. I think there was more effective ways to do it.